Facebook, what up? What up? TikTok, what up? Well, actually, I meant to say YouTube, what up? Let me let TikTok in the building. TikTok. Now I can say it. I gave y'all a shout out prematurely. What up? What up? Today we're talking about emotional security and relationship dynamics. All right. Emotional security and relationship dynamics. It's your boy, Coach White, your self-improvement coach. All right. If you're joining me for the first time, there are three pillars that I focus on in coaching. I call it CPS for short: conflict resolution, problem solving, and overall self-improvement. All right. Let's go over a couple quick announcements. Then we go get into this. So if we are not connected on social media, on Facebook, I'm at Darrell White. At TikTok and IG, I'm at Darrell Dr. White. That's Darrell. That's DARRELL White, like the color white. So let's connect on TikTok and IG, good people. And again, Facebook at Darrell White. And I have two YouTube channels. One for events called The Gallery to Tell the Story, and one that I use primarily for Bible studies that we have every Sunday from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for your coach classes, which we have every Wednesday from 8 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want you guys to be on the lookout for the No Funerals event that should be ready to air late July. The actual event will be on July the 15th. So be on the lookout for that. Give you guys a glimpse of my YouTube channel real quick. And again, if you're joining in on TikTok, you will not be able to see the presentation. But if you want to venture over to my YouTube channel, you can check it out. And here's how it looks. So if you hover over here, over this QR code, you'll get access to my coaching calendar. And if you click this button here, you'll have access to all of my social media links and my Goldie calendar as well. When you scroll down, you'll see all of the prior Bible studies. You'll see a sneak peek of the No Funerals event. One of my speaking engagements is actually here, but it should be on the gallery that tells your story. And yeah, man, this is it, man. So check it out. Give me some feedback. And your feedback is really appreciated. Most importantly, man, let me know what you guys are up to so I can support you as well. It's not about me. All right. What else we have on announcements? If your youth are in the Baltimore and surrounding area, 17 and under, we are starting or have started our playground challenges, which will be hosted at a playground near you, if you live in those areas, that is. 2 Saturdays out of the month from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. If you're interested and you want more information, send me a direct message so I can send you the liability forms as well as the agenda for those events. We had a really, really good time. I'll be posting more content for the next few days for the first event that we did. It was a good success. A good success. It was a success. So, yeah, playground challenge. Youth 17 and under. All right. So if you're interested, send me a direct message. You guys know we have books for sale. I promote them every week. We have 50 Shades of She. Shout out to my wife for that project. We have I Do, I Did, and It Didn't. We have The Invisible Marriage, that Forsaking All Others. And hopefully the next couple of weeks, my new book, Intersections, will be out. And these are all available on Amazon and Kindle. I'm really pressed to get into class tonight, so I won't be sharing my screen to show you what those book covers look like. But for more information, you can send me a DM. All right, this is the last time I'm promoting this, guys. Now, the special that I'm running right now for those that need coaching. If you're having conflicts in your life, if you're having challenges with solving life problems, if you don't like where you are and you want to improve, then I'm your guy. Coach Jamar is your guy. So we run the specials right now where you have the first 30 days free. Is 2 options for annual memberships. So you get the first 30 days free. So you can kind of try it before you buy it. You get to the end of the 30 days, you say, coach, this is not for me. That's cool. First 30 days free. After your 30 days, pay $175. Option number 1, you pay $175 for annual membership, which encompasses $50 a month. You get at least 2 coaching sessions per month. Or option number 2, you go for the first 30 days free. You pay $150 for annual membership, and you pay $75 a month thereafter. All right. It's the last time I'm going to present it. Jump on it or not. Or you can keep showing up for the coaching classes for free. All right. I think that is everything that we have to announce. So let's close that window. And let me close that window. And let's get right into it. To this. So I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to show you guys, it's not a quote necessarily. It's something I pulled up online. Let me see if I can expand this a little bit. This is from Centered Self-Therapy. Let me see if I can expand it. Oh, expand that much. Let me see if I can come down. Now, I don't know if I can expand it like I want. Okay, I can. All right, here we go. Fix your eyes on this. The title of this, which we're going to use to guide our class today, is what is emotional safety in relationships? What is emotional safety in relationships? So there's a few bullets here that I'm going to highlight, if not all of them, because all of them are good. And if you have your journals ready, let me pause for a second. Go to my chalkboard. The first thing you're going to journal is, do you feel emotionally safe in your current relationship? Do you feel emotionally safe in your current relationship? And I'm going to read you some bullets just for guidance purposes. All right? All right, here we go. Now I'm sharing. All right, check this out. The first bullet that you want to consider to assess whether you're in an emotionally safe relationship is this. Do you feel, or do you, or rather, a feeling of trust and openness? A feeling of trust and openness. Bullet number 2. When assessing whether you feel emotionally safe, the ability to share how you feel and not fear it will be used against you later. This is a big one. Bullet number 3, knowing you can rely on your partner. Knowing you can rely on your partner. And number 4, a belief that they have your best interest at heart as you do theirs. A belief that they have your best interest at heart as you do theirs. The next bullet reads, knowing it's safe to fully be yourself. Knowing it's safe to fully be yourself. The next bullet reads, respecting each other's boundaries. And you probably wouldn't believe this. Some people don't believe that you should have boundaries in relationships. And I'm glad that this is a bullet. Respecting each other's boundaries. The next bullet reads, feeling like you are valued and have a say in important decisions. Feeling like you are valued and have a say in important decisions. Will this allow me to scroll down? No. And then you have 2 more bullets. Feeling like your partner and the relationship are a safe haven. Feeling like your partner and the relationship are a safe haven. And then the last bullet, you feel seen, heard, understood, and accepted. You feel seen, heard, understood, and accepted. And if you answered yes to all of those, then you have what we call an emotionally safe relationship. But if there was a no to any of those bullets, you are in a relationship, according to your view, that is not totally emotionally safe. All right. So into this article of the day. And again, if you're checking in on TikTok, you will not be able to see the presentation, but you can always venture over to the YouTube channel and check it out. All right, so this article, again, I'm a big fan of psychology today. This article is called Trust, Safety, and Control. Trust, Safety, and Control by Dr. Sam Goldstein. I'm not going to read over this entire article. We're just going to highlight a few sections. The first section here is trust, the foundation of connection. And he says, trust is the conviction in the reliability and integrity of others. It is vital in relationships, workplaces, and our faith in institutions. When trust is strong, we feel secure enough to be vulnerable. Let me repeat that again for the people in the back. When trust is strong, we feel secure enough to be vulnerable. In professional environments, trust fosters better collaboration and satisfaction. Trust in systems like healthcare or justice forms the foundation of social stability. As we increasingly observe, disconnection and unrest ensue when that trust erodes. Trauma breaks trust. Betrayal, abuse, or institutional failure tell people that others or even the world cannot be relied on. Rebuilding that belief takes time, support, and often professional help. All right. So trauma breaks trust. And then we have safety. Safety, the core of stability. Safety extends beyond just physical protection. It encompasses emotional safety and a sense of stability in one's environment. So that's two things, not one. When individuals feel secure, they can concentrate on personal growth, building connections, and planning for the future. Emotional safety allows us to express ourselves freely without the fear of judgment or harm. Environmental safety involves stability at home, in the workplace, and in financial matters. And that financial piece is a big part of it. We'll get into that another time. Trauma removes that sense of safety. Survivors may live in a state of hypervigilance, constantly on edge. Even when the threat is gone, the nervous system may remain in fight or flight mode, disrupting sleep, focus, and peace of mind. All right. So the first point was trust being the foundation of connection. The second one is safety being the core of stability. And now the third one is control. The power to direct one's life. Control encompasses our ability to make decisions, establish goals, and influence outcomes. The desire for autonomy is strong from early childhood. As adults, having control fosters healthier relationships, enhances job satisfaction, and strengthens mental health. But check trauma out. Trauma strips away control. When individuals experience events that cannot stop, such as abuse, accidents, or violence, they are left feeling powerless. That loss of agency can lead to anxiety, depression, or harmful coping behaviors, such as isolation or addiction. Survivors may attempt to regain control in unhealthy ways or give up trying altogether. All right. So let's talk a little bit about trauma's disruption. The doctor mentions trauma's real impact isn't just in the event. It's in how it unravels trust, safety, and control. Are you hearing this? Survivors may no longer believe people are trustworthy, environments are safe, or their actions matter. The emotional aftermath can include anxiety, hypervigilance, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts. Coping often requires help, and healing requires, or healing rarely happens alone. And then he gets into restoring trust, safety, and control. This is the last one before we shut it down. Healing from trauma is challenging yet achievable. Trauma-focused therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy and one is called EMDR assist individuals in processing trauma, regulating emotions, and gradually rebuilding trust and control. Therapies create a safe, consistent environment that exemplifies trust. Support networks are essential, he says. Trusted friends, family, and support groups provide connection, stability, and emotional validation. All right. Then he goes on to self-care. Self-care and mindfulness practices also promote healing. Techniques such as relaxation training, biofeedback, and meditation can alleviate physical symptoms and help trauma survivors feel more secure in their bodies. Rebuilding a sense of control can begin with small, manageable goals. This is where coaching comes in. Each step towards personal growth strengthens confidence and restores a sense of agency. All right. So check this article out, guys. Again, it's called Trust, Safety, and Control by Dr. Sam Goldstein. So I'll stop sharing this before we close out. Let's go to the chalkboard. So if you have your journals handy, the first thing you're going to journal is, do you feel emotionally safe in your current relationship? And I gave you guys a bunch of bullets that you can refer to measure and determine whether you are indeed emotionally safe. All right. A couple of things we get from the article. Number one, trauma breaks trust. Trauma also removes the sense of safety, and trauma strips away control. So here's your second journal entry. I want you to identify your trauma and describe how the past experience or experiences, plural, destroys your trust in people in the present, makes you feel unsafe currently, and how it's triggered at times when you lose control. So we're doing two things with this journal, or in response to this journal. We're looking at how trauma from the past affects you in the present. And we're marrying those two together. So again, you're going to identify your trauma, and then you're going to describe how that past experience or those past experiences destroys your current trust in people, makes you feel unsafe currently, and how it's triggered at times when you lose control. All right. So before we wrap up, let me bring my Brody up, my brother from the same mother. All right. Let me expand my screen here so we can share the same space.
Luna!
Uh-oh. I don't know if you're ready, bro. You got stuff going on in your background.
Yeah, that's Kelly. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I got the volume up. You heard it all, good brother. You got any wisdom for us?
I would say just remember, unhealed trauma will have you second guessing people that's in your corner. So, again, I said this last week. All our trauma is not our fault, but our job to address them and heal them.
Yes, sir.
So, if we don't, that will cause problems in this relationship.
Mm-hmm. Bring your butt over here.
It's good to address these things, address these traumas, and that's gonna take, again, you're looking at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I always say it's beauty when you look at yourself. It's beautiful. Yes, it might be uncomfortable, but nothing grows in comfort. So we have to remember that.
Nothing grows in comfort. I love that.
Nothing. So just think of yourself as being a seed. You're not being buried, you're being planted.
Love it.
So that's how I look at it. You're being planted. The caterpillar didn't think on that cocoon he was gonna come out a butterfly.
Yes, sir.
So it did.
Good word, man. Thank you so much, man, for your wisdom, imparting your wisdom to us today.
You already know, bro.
Yeah, no problem. All right, good people. Thanks for checking in. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. We're going to shut it down. And Lord willing, we'll be back again next week. So See you guys, as we said back in the day, the same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Peace.